Hey everybody, here's a helpful video on question number 3 on the homework, just in case you were wondering. So, the question asks, while traveling along a highway, a driver slows from 24 meters per second to 15 meters per second in 12 seconds. What is the automobile's acceleration? And there's a hint here. Remember that a negative value indicates slowing down, which is still a type of acceleration. So when doing a word problem, I need to first ask what's the question actually looking for, and I find that here in the second question. It says, what is the automobile's acceleration? So we're looking for acceleration. Next, I'm going to search what was given, and I see that the car slows from 24 meters per second, so I know that's going to be an initial velocity. 24 meters per second, and then it also gave me a final velocity. Can you find the final velocity? There it is, 15 meters per second was our final velocity, and they also gave me a time, and I see the time is it took 12 seconds for that whole thing to happen. That's a 12. Next thing we want to do is pick out our equation, or the relationship we're looking for. It's the equation the question is asking for acceleration, and our acceleration equation is a for acceleration equals the final velocity. Oh, don't forget that final velocity goes first, minus the initial velocity, all divided by time. Next, we're going to go ahead and work that over in the solution area. So we just copy in our equation, we fill in our numbers, and this is where people mess up, so watch carefully. Final velocity goes first. Our final velocity was 15 meters per second. Subtract that by the initial velocity, 24 meters per second, and divide all that by the 12 seconds it took. We'll bring that over here. 15 minus 24, if I'm not a mental math person, is going to be negative 9. I'm going to have a negative 9 meters per second divided by 12 seconds, and that is totally fine here. We'll go ahead and do negative 9 divided by 12, and we get negative 0.75. And then we've got to talk about units. I've got meters per second divided by seconds. Now, because this is on the bottom of a fraction on the top, being divided by that seconds, nothing cancels there, and we get meters per second, aka also known as meters per second squared. And that is the answer to our question. And let's go double check. Do our units make sense? We've got acceleration. Is this an acceleration unit? You betcha. Does this answer seem at all reasonable? A negative acceleration, that's slowing down. A small acceleration over the course of 12 seconds. Yeah, that's reasonable. Checks out. Okay, good luck doing the rest of the packet. Get as far as you can. The homework was 3 to 10. If you're getting stuck, do everything you can, find all the givens, get everything set up, and we'll be going over stuff in class. Thanks.